one more thing, guys. So when you, whatever the file I sent, I have shared to you guys, please maintain separate folder for that. And what are the labs you did? Okay, you keep separate folder just to avoid confusion, guys.
Sure, Taj.
So what I'm going to do, guys, I will use the previous lab. So I will use routing EHRP lab. Then here I will change with the OSPF. Okay, so let me clear this. So as you know that it's running EHRP, right?
Yeah, Taj.
Yeah, so first thing is what we have to do now.
We need to remove EIRGP.
Yes, okay, so how do I remove this?
To configuration mode.
Okay, right now I need to remove the EHRP. Show IP route EHRP. I think it's already removed, I think.
Yes, maybe.
Yes. Show IP interface brief. Okay, so there are no EHRP routes. Right, means you can able to configure. So please check before that about this router. Conflict of ESCP. Show IP route EHRP. Okay, so it has loopbacks and directly connected, right? So here is running 20 network, okay, and there is running your 10 network, right? So first configure with R1 now first. So how do I configure? So go to global configuration mode, router, OSPF. If you give the question mark, this is called your process ID. Same thing in EHRP, AS number, right? So here we will call it as your process ID. So process ID, that is a 1 to 65,535. Please remember this, guys. Okay, and make sure the process ID should be same for both the router, whichever the router you want to form the adjacency. Okay, so let's give, I will give some 10 value, then network, give the question mark and network. So which network you want to advertise? 10, right?
10 dot network.
Okay, so 192.168, 10.0 and give the question mark. So here it's asking the OSPF wildcard bits. It's not asking the subnet mask. Remember, guys. Okay, so what is the wildcard mask for this? 0.0.0.255. Is it I'm correct? You want me to explain about this?
Yes, Taj wants.
Okay. See, when please remember this. So let me make it big. Let me take it down. So wildcard mask, how we can give, guys? Suppose this is my class A. Okay, so class A might be, I think, you know, right? 0.0.0.0/8. So what is the subnet mask for this? 255
0, 0, 0.
0.0.0. Okay. So what is my wildcard mask? What could be my wildcard mask for this?
0, 0, 255, 255, 255.
0, 255.
255.25.
Dot 255.
This is wildcard mask. This is my wildcard mask. Okay. What about the class P? So we'll start from 192.16.0.0/16. Okay. My subnet mask is
255.255.0.0.
255.0.0.
okay. So what is my wildcard mask?
0.0 dot 2525.
2555.255.
25. What about class C? 192.168. 1.0/24. Okay, my subnet mask is
255.255.255.0.
255.0, and my wildcard mask is for this one is
0.0.0.2.55.
means wildcard mask. It is nothing but a reverse of subnet mask. Okay, now this is the standard subnet mask what we have written. Okay, what if it is subnetted? Suppose if you take your class C, okay, so I am using this 192.168 1.0.0 if which is subnetted. /29 means that understanding that it has been subnetted, right? The wildcard mask remains same, right? So 255.0 and wildcard mask also same, right? 0.0.0.255. Okay, this is for the standard. If this is /29, okay, so what could be my subnet mask here now?
224 last.
255.2
24.
224. So then what could be my wildcard mask here now? 0.0.0.220.
31.
31. Yes, very good. This is quite very important, guys, to configure OSPF. Okay. So why this wildcard mask? Understood, right? Wildcard mask, Anjay, Srinidhi, Chandan, Amisha,
Yes, sir.
Diksha.
Yes, that's.
Understood, right? Okay, yes. These are the standard, guys. These are the standard wildcard mask easily we can able to configure it. Once it has been subnetted, like 29, 27, like /19, okay, /11, then your subnet mask change and wildcard mask also change. Then only your OSPF is going to understand that. So this using this wildcard mask, it can understand that the network which we are using, it has been subnetted. Right. What is this value will called? This is called your CIDR value, classless interdomain routing. Understood, guys? This is CIDR which change that understand that. So it has been subnetted. Okay. Understood, guys?
Yes, that's.
Yes, Raj.
Okay.
Yes,
So can we
Raj.
jump to the lab now?
Yeah.
So that's the reason I have given. So what is the network I'm using? I'm using 192, okay, 168 10.0 network. Means subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, and for this I'm using wildcard mask 0.0.255. I think you know how it has been come, right? Right. So now if you give question mark now, if you give the question mark, see what happened. So what are the option it will give? So it asking the set the area. So as you know that, okay, if it is directly connected, there is a point to point, right? This is the link is point to point. Do we think we required area now to configure area? Area, how many area we can give? Can you imagine, guys, how many area we can give? So this number of area we can give. Do you think required area, guys, here?
Not much. No,
It's not required, right? Because it is directly connected.
Yeah.
Okay. So it asking to give the area value because both are will put it in the area 0. Backbone area. Right. So there is a one more network. What is that? Network 10.0.0.0. So what could be my wildcard mask?
0.255.255.255.
0.255.
255.
255. Okay. This also will put it in area 0. That's it. If you type show IP route, okay, so you can see still it has not been learned yet. Okay, so as we can see, so it should come this one. O means OSPF. If you type show IP route OSPF, okay, still it has been not formed the adjacency. It has not sent any hello message. It has not sent the LSA. It not sent the LSA update. It has not received any LSA acknowledgement from the neighbor router. Fine, that the reason is not showing any updates. So now we are going to configure your what router 2 now. Right, so router 2, we are running here what? So then we are going to configure your OSPF in router 2 now. So go to global configuration mode. So what OSPF process ID we have given 10. Do you remember?
10. Yeah, 10.
So 10 I will give same here. Network. So 192.168. I think 20.0, right? So what could be my wildcard mask here?
0.255.
Right? This also belongs to area 0.
0.
Okay, then one more network is 10 network.
10.
Then 0.255,
255.255.
then area 0. Okay. That's it. See, we can see if you type show IP route OSPF, it's not showing any update. Can you see?
Yes.
See now, right now it's loading. See, can you see here? OSPF adjacency has been formed. Now, if you see show IP OSPF route, show IP route OSPF. So now we can see he has learned the OSPF. OS stands for your OSPF. We can see, right? This 110 is what is 110?
AD value.
AD value for the OSPF. And what is the 2? That is a metric calculation. It has been calculated by default. Okay. So now check for this R1 now. Okay, fine. This guy also formed the adjacency. Can you see? It's loading. Type again now. You can see OSPF has been formed the adjacency. The same with it has learned from gigabyte 0/0/1, which is this interface. It has been learned. I think now we can able to ping to that router 20.1. Right? So if I check for the loopback, it's not going to ping. 192. I think 20.1.1, right? Which is loopback for R2. It's not going to because we are not configured OSPF for this. Right? To type show IP OSPF, it has learned only 20 network. Only 20 network has been learned. So for that, we check this other thing I want to show you. Show IP OSPF neighbor. Right? Can you see the neighbor is here showing? So 172.168, 30 dot network. As we can see, this is your backup designated router. You can see this is a backup designated because it's a loopback, right?
Yes.
It's a loopback. That's the reason he has taken that PDR. So if you type show IP OSPF, okay, topology. The question mark. You can see your database. So this information will show you which are the links has been connected, because it will consider the loopback first, right? And link ID is 1.1.1. Okay, from where it has been connected. Okay, so now I want to configure for one more this thing. So let me delete this. So OSPF interface. So we can see which are the interfaces available. We can see the interfaces are what 10.1 network with the area 0, right? This is the area 0, and your process ID is 10, which you have given, and router ID is 172. This one it has taken, because by default it has taken. So it will be considered only the loopbacks, not with the physical interface. The physical interface is what? This is the physical interface, right? This is the physical interface. This is all the physical interface, but it has considered only the loopback first. Just consider the loopback first. The priority is 1 for all the Cisco router. We can see. So this guy has become state is DR. Router 1 is your DR. Okay, guys. So this all
Yes, sir.
informations. Okay, let's check with the other guy now. Can you able to ping from here to that guy? So we'll give 192.168.10.1. Yes, I have a reachability, right? It's a very simple lab using the two router. Okay, so even I think I can able to reach 10.2 is there. I think one of the client, I think, yeah, I can reach 10.3, 10.4, 5 is there. Yes, means I have the communication. Okay, I hope guys this understood, guys, all of you.
Yes, sir.
So can you
Yes,
jump on next
Taj.
lab now?
Yeah, sir.
So next lab, I think using 3 routers will do. Okay. So this I will change to OSPF now. So let's see what are the things has been configured. Show IP route EAGRP, right? So he has configured EAGRP. So how do I remove, guys?
Global
First check.
configuration.
Okay, go to global configuration mode.
No route IP.
No route.
Router EAGRP.
Yes,
What
yeah.
number has gone?
100.
100.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, last 100 wiki.
Check. Show EAGRP. Okay, it has removed, right?
Yes.
Yes, it has been removed. So now you check with this center router. Make it big screen this one. Show IP route. EAGRP. So this guy has learned 2 and 3 network. Okay, so we'll remove this one as well. So go to global configuration mode. Router. EAGRP 100. Okay. I think now it is not available. So still is showing, I think is 10 network, 30 network. So if you want to check, okay, which EHRP autonomous system number we are given, so best command is to show run, right? So it will show you EHRP which we are configured 100, right? EHRP 100. Let me write. So now you check once again. Okay, still 2 network, 3 network is running. Let's remove once again. I think it's in no router. EIGRP. Let's check now. Okay, so I think now it has been removed, right? I think I have not given no, guys. I think previous command is what I typed there. So I think I have not given no command. That's the reason it was showing all the updates. Fine. So let's check with this R3 now. Show IP route EHRP. Okay, so it has been removed. So let me remove once again. So no router EHRP 100. No IP route EHRP. Okay, so now it has been removed everywhere now. Okay, so here it is running 3.0 network. And here show IP interface brief. Here 2 network and router 1. Show IP route EHRP. Show IP interface brief. Here 10 network. Remember, guys. Okay, so just don't get confused because I have given the different network here. Let me write it down here. Here, I think we copied paste, right? 2 network, 3 network. Here only 10 network. Okay, so let me add here. This is my 10.1. That is /24. Okay, right? So can we configure OSPF now? So what I'm going to do, guys? So area this center router. Okay, so I want to keep. Let me delete this one. Okay, so this center router, so I want to put in area 0. Okay, so let me put in different color. I will put some this color. Okay, so this guy. Okay, so this guy entire network I want to put it in area 0. Especially this network. Let it put like this. Okay. So how do we configure this? First, go to this router 1. I'll put it in your area 1. So let's configure this. Go to global configuration mode. Okay. So router OSPF, I'll give this 10. So network. So 192.168 in 10.0 and give the wildcard mask for this. Is it correct? Huh? Wildcard mask, guys. Is it correct wildcard mask I have given?
Yes, touch.
Okay. So it's showing incomplete command. So area. So this I'll put it in area 1. Okay. And one more network 10.0.0.0. Okay, what is the wildcard mask for this? 0.255, 255, 25. So this also belongs to area 1 because it is belongs to area 1 and area 0 also. Okay, so this is done here. Show IP route OSPF. So still is not learning any update. So we have to go and configure to the area 0 route. Okay. Router OSPF 10 network 192.168. This is 2.0, right? Okay, this is my area 0. Okay. And same thing, this also belongs to your area 0 as well.
0.
This is 0.255. 255.255. Okay, this also belongs to your area 0. Okay. Anything missing guys here? What about this one, guys? This one also we have to put, right? Area 20.
Yes.
Right?
20.
This also we have to put in area 0. Okay. Network 20.0.0.0. 0.255, 255, 255.
Area 0.
Yes, so that's it. Let's see show IP route OSPF. So this guy still is not getting any update from neighborhood. Okay, so let's configure with this guy. This guy is area 2. Configure router OSPF 10. Okay, so network 22.168. 3.0, right?
Yes. 255. Area 2.
Area 2, yes. And 20 network also belongs to your area.
2.
Okay, how do you give this?
0.2. 255, 255. Area 2.
Show IP route OSP. Okay, so now we can see received invalid packet mismatch at route ID. You must have a virtual link between these things. Sure. Is asking us to create a one virtual link. Okay, let me check this one. So as the OSPF is a slow routing protocol, so it takes time. Okay, so he's asking us to create a mismatch area ID from backbone. Okay, area must be virtual link between virtual link, but not found for 1.1.1. Okay, so from area 1, you're asking us to create the virtual ring. Okay, how do we create? Go to global configuration mode, router, OSPF 10. Okay, so is asking to create the virtual link. So you're asking us to create router ID. Okay, so router ID I'll give 20.1.1.1.2. For this router. Show IP route OSPF. The still is not forming, so nobody's forming still adjacency. Check this guy. So what we have to make it?
Virtual link.
So here I'm going to remove one network. That is router OSPF 10. Okay, so I don't want to give this network, no network. That is 10.0.0.0. Okay. What is the wildcard mask for this we have given?
0.255, 255.
This area 1. So same thing. We'll also remove from this side. That's the reason it's showing this error. Virtual link will do it later. A router ISP 10, so no network. 2.5, 2.5. This area 2. So run. Okay, so this all belongs to the area 2 network. So 2 network it is there, right? Check show IP interface. Okay, 2 network is there. 20 network. Is it currently we have configured, guys? Anything missing? Why is not forming this adjacency? This is the center router. Check with this guy. No adjacency. Type show run. I think here, I think something missing here. Okay, so just 3 networks we are configured. Right? So what we should do now? Any idea, guys? It's not forming any adjacency yet. Something is asking us to configure. See, this is the area 2 network, and this is our area. This is to show run. Yeah. And this guy, okay, this guy we should remove this one area 1. Let's remove this part 10 network. Okay. So it's showing some error. Receiving invalid packets, mismatch area ID from backbone area must be virtual link, but not form. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to remove that. Okay, router OSP of 10. We have 10, so no network, 10.0.0.0, 0.255. This area 1. IP route. Now we are not getting any updates. Okay, now you check show run. What are the things we configured? Just we have to test this 10 network. Show IP interface tree. This is 10.1. Okay. So what else we are missing? Who will solve this problem, guys? We are not getting any updates. No updates. So what we should do now? Guys, are you there, all of you?
Yes, touch. Yeah, there.
Who is going to form this, guys? Any Karthik, Kiran, Anjay, Srinidhi? What is the problem? So what is the problem, guys?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi, Taj.
Srinidhi. Yeah, Srinidhi. So what could be the issue now? How do we solve this? We are not getting any updates. It's not forming adjacency, right?
I don't have Taj.
Huh? I'm not finding like any adjacency. Let me give some clue. In router center router, that is area 0. So what are the things we configured? We configured these 2 network, 10 network and 20 network. All are belongs to the in area 0. Right? So what we should do now? So as you know that this 10 network, 20 network belongs to area 0. Okay. So router 3 and router 1, they are not unable to send the any neighborship to this neighbor area 0 router. Okay. So when we had to do that network 10 network belongs to area 0, then it will get the update. Can you try that? Right. If we check the show run, okay, if you type show run, here we can see. So what we configured here. So just we configured this just one network. Right. So when you type this, configure this 50 router BSPF 10 network 10.0.0.0, okay, 0.255.255.255. Then put it in area 0. Can you see, guys, here? Show IP route OSPF. Is it we are getting update now? We are getting 2 network, right? So now you check this guy. This guy is not getting any update yet. We're not getting any update. Show IP route OSPF. So what we have to do now? Router OSPF 10, okay, network 20.0.0.0, okay, 0.255.255.255. Okay, put it in area 0. So this guy must get the update. See, can you see now? Now it's loading. Right, adjacency has been formed by OSPF, the process ID 10 with the neighborship, this guy. Right, so now we can see OSPF area has been learned. What other network has been learned? You can see 10 network has learned, 20 network, and 10 network. Okay, with the 110 is the administrative value, and this is a metric calculation 66, 65, 66. Okay, so what is this IEA? What is this IEA? What does it indicate? This is quite very important, guys. If you type show IP route, okay, so just drag your this thing, you can see what is IEA. Okay, IEA means OSPF inter area. Can you see? Because this has been learned by other area, right? Which network? These 10.0 network, it is belongs to which area? Area 1, right? This network belongs to area 1. So that the reason is showing inter area, means within that area, it has learned from other network. You understood, guys? Show IP route OSPF. Okay. If you type show IP OSPF neighbor, okay, so it has learned 20 network. neighbor is 172.20.4.1. So I think we can able to ping. So 192.168.10.1. Okay, so I think 10.2. So 10.3. So now check with R1. So R1. So now we can see this guy has learned, okay, IA, inter area 3 network. 3 network belongs to router 3, right? Area 2 network. Right. Suppose if you check, okay, show IP route OSP. So it has learned that data. Suppose I can able to reach. So 192. So 192.168.3.1, right? Okay, so 3.2 I can reach. Okay, so let me change the diagram, guys, just to what I did now. I will remove this all colors. Let me remove. Okay, so let me put it the color, okay, which you can understand. So what I did so that it formed the adjacency. So first understand, okay, these all guys, let me put it in this green. So these guys up to here, they all are belongs to the same network. Is it correct? These all are people belongs to which area?
Area 0.
Okay, these all people are belongs to area 0. Right? Okay, now first understand, guys, what I did the topology. Then I'll explain. We can. The other reason I'm drawing the coloring now. So this guy belongs to your area 1. Okay, and this network or belongs to your area 2. So let me put it the. This is our area 1, and this is area 2. Okay, so what I did, guys, first thing, just I want to make you just confusion, like why? Because you want to understand this area concept, because it's a multi-area. Right now we are using 3 routers. What about if you are using 10, 20, 30 routers? Because I have a lot of topologies, so because so that we can do more hands-on. Let's put it this top, guys. Okay, as you know that this all are belongs to the area 0, because which other network belongs to area 0? Which all the areas belongs to area 0, guys?
10.0.
Area 0 networks.
192.168.10.0.
Okay, first network is will start from 10, right? 10.0.0.0
0
slash 8, right?
8
Okay, second one
192.168.
168.2.0.
2.0, right? Slash 50. Then 3 20.0.0.0. Right, this is the area 0 network.
network.
Okay, now what about area 1? Area
192.168.
First network is
192.168.10.0.
10.0.
No, 1.1.
Second network
10.0.0.0.
So here, guys, first understand why this network is common for area 0 and area 1. You tell me this question, guys. Meanwhile, I write it down for area 2. Oh, why it has come this? I'll write it down for area 2. Area 2 network. First network is 192.168.3.0/24. Then 2 network is 20.0.0.0/8. So my question is, okay, as you noticed here, guys, can you notice?
Yes.
So we can see this network, 10 network, 20 network belongs to area 0. And again in area 1, okay, 10 network also belongs to area 1. And in area 2, 20 network also belongs to area 0. And area 2 also. Why?
Because that's they are the gateways to enter into that area.
Very good. Who is that?
It's Ratnakar.
Wow. Very fantastic, Ratnakar. It's a very good answer. It's very pure technical. This is the question, guys, most of the OSPF, because, you know, if you go to any interview, suppose if you face any level 3, level 2 engineers, okay, so they will truly like anything, especially for the OSPF. Because especially they'll first they'll ask the basic questions. What is the AD value for OSPF? How OSPF form the hello packets? How it will form the neighborship? Okay, what are the routing? What are the tables it form the OSPF? Once if you answered this, okay, then they'll go ahead. Otherwise, if you didn't answer, they'll stop the interview. As simple as this. Because, you know, I used to conduct many interviews, guys. Okay, this is the most question guys asked in many, especially for level 2 engineer, guys. I think most probably, I think you'll be placed in another couple of months, guys. 3 months or 4 months. You should know this concept because it is, see, this is a work as a gateway because, you know, area 0. So this 10 and 20 belongs to the area 0. Again, when they want to get the update from area 1, okay, your 10 network should be gateway for to get to receive the updates. Okay, that gates will call it as one. Which one? That is LSU, link state updates. Remember, guys, that updates what we are getting. Where is this routers? Okay, let's take this example itself. So this is how we connected, right? So as you know that right now we have connected in this interface. Just imagine it is not connected. Okay, this connected like this. Okay, so this all network up to here. Okay, up to here is belongs to your area 0. Right. So when these network are running, they can understand that, okay, they will not give the any update to area 0. Because they think that we are belongs to the different area. We should not give the update because we don't have any designated router in our area. So when you put this network, okay, when you put this area 0 network and tell them, okay, this network also belongs to area 0 as well as area 1. Same thing, this data belongs to area 0 and 2. Then they will share you the updates. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, it's asking us to do your virtual link. I think we are getting error message, right? While doing the lab. It's asking us to create one virtual link between your this router to this router. It's asking us to create one virtual link. Let me remove this. So he's asking us to do create one virtual link between these two links router, which is not required because this all are belongs to area 0. We have to tell them. So this network belongs to area 1 and 2, and this area also belongs to your area 1. I think this is 2. It acts as your gateway. So then only we'll receive your link state updates. It will get the acknowledgement. Otherwise, no, guys. You'll never get the updates. Is it clear, guys? That's the reason I mentioned clearly here. Right. Is there any question, guys? Let me save this. I think there is one more lap I did, I think. Only 2 lap. Yeah. I think you can see. So now we can see show IP route. So it has done LSA1. So but what about, see, there's no loopback we have configured. Show IP route with show IP interface B. So what about the loopback, guys? How do I configure OSPF for these loopbacks? I want to configure for the loopbacks. I can see, right? There's no loopbacks here. We have loopbacks, we are not configured OSPF for them. So IP interface B. See what this guy is understanding, that these all are your inter area. OSPF IA means inter area. So what he has mentioned IA means your inter area. So how do I configure with these guys? I want to configure the loopbacks now. These 4 loopbacks. So how do I configure? So can we change this one, guys? OSPF ID. What will happen? Can you see? This time for the loopbacks only. So I will give 100. Is it okay? Okay. So I'll advertise my network. So 172 dot. Okay. 10.1.0. So now you tell me what could be my wildcard mask here now. What could be my wildcard mask for these guys? Guys, are you there?
Yeah, 0 point.
Okay.
0.0.285.
Okay, then which area I want? I can keep this one.
Area 0.
Area 1, because it
Area
is
1.
R1, right?
Yes.
Area 1. Okay, and same thing for second network. 2 network, and same thing for 3 networks and 4 network. Okay. Then show IP route OSPF. Right now this guy has done only 2. So what about, let's configure with this guy. Here is 20, right? Router OSPF 100. Network 172.20.1.0. 0.0.255. And this guy belongs to area 0, right?
0.
2 network, 3 network. So IP route. And you people have to troubleshoot these guys. Okay. Okay, so this is my last router. So router OSPF 100, network 172 dot. What is the interface as? Should do show interface brief. Okay, this is 30, right? Network 172 dot 30.1.0, 0.25, 0.0.25, and this guy belongs to area 2, right? So you can see guys, still we are not getting the any updates. Show IP OSPF, show IP route OSPF. So same thing previously we are getting. So what could be the reason, guys? We are not getting 172 series network. Why? They're not forming the adjacency. They're not forming the neighborship. So what could be the reason why it's not forming? Ratnakar,
Yes, Taj.
yes, man. What you answered? Same thing here. Just I made some remixed in the music, nothing else. Use your sense, guys. This is the job of network engineer, guys. Why it's not forming? What you answered? Same thing here. Srinidhi.
Gateway.
Related to gateway, Taj.
Okay.
Again.
What I should configure with all the route? Where I should configure? First tell me. Router 1 and router 3, right?
Yes, Taj.
Okay, so what I should configure? Is correct. Gateway is correct. OSPF ID we have changed. Previously 10, this time 100. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now use yourself. Amisha. Are you there? Diksha, Amisha.
Yes, Taj.
You're following, right, Amisha?
Yes, Taj. Yes, yes.
OSPF very interesting, guys. Is very
In a
interesting.
router
OSPF.
one,
Okay.
in a router one need to do the gateway.
Okay, so router 1, what I should configure? So what I should configure router 1? See, first understand. See, previously OSPF process ID with the 10, we have configured 10 in the router 1, right? For these networks, it acts as a gateway. Now for the loopbacks, 4 network which is running, now for them, okay, gateway is also same, right?
Yes.
Yes, Taj, it's same.
Then what we should configure? Configure with OSPF 100.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, Taj.
Right. So then what we should configure? So go to global configuration mode. Okay, router OSPF 100. Okay, then network 10.0.0.0. Okay, what is the wildcard number for this?
0.255.255.255.
This R belongs to area
Area 1.
Area 1. Is it done now? What about the other side?
Other side already 100 is there. No, we configured OSPF
Yes.
100.
This we should configure with area 0.
0.
This connected, right?
Yeah.
The other reason is not forming. Okay, it belongs to area 0. Right?
Yeah.
So now when you configure with other side, okay, So it has to form the adjacency. Right. So let's configure with R3 now. Okay, router ESP of 100. Okay, network 20.0.0.0. Okay, so 0.255.255. This guy belongs to the area 0. Show IP route. So this guy has learned these 10 networks still. So let's check this. Is it correctly configured? Where command is correct? It has to form adjacency right now. Show IP route. Still is not forming. So what could be the issue, guys? Any idea? Trinidhi, Chandan, Ratnakar. We did, right? If you want to show what are the configure we did. Okay, so I think these are the things we configured. Check the configuration. So this is what we did. 100 OSPF running this network, and 10 networks are running in this network. Okay, now check for this router. Show run. So in this, we are running this network. So now you tell me what we are missing here. So what we are missing here?
20 network is missing.
We have not advertised these two network in OSPF 100. Right? In OSPF 10, we configure this. What about OSPF 100? This is a different this one, right? This process ID is different. This process ID is different. So now these two networks we had to advertise so that this 172 series networks, they can form adjacency. Is it correct now?
Yes,
So, okay, so go to global configuration mode, OSPF 100. Okay, so network 10.0.0.0. So 0.255.255.255, and this is your area 0. So one more network is 20, right? Then show IP route, OSPF. These are this thing. 10 network. Okay, so now I think in router center router show IP route, show IP interface big check. What are the loopbacks is there? I think we have not advertised this one as well. You can see, right? Show run. Can you see? If we check. So only one network we have to test. Right? We should advertise that one also, right? Router OSPF 100 network 172 dot, I think 20, right? 20.2.2.0. 0.0.255. Three. Show IP route OSP. So what about this guy? So still these guys start getting any updates. Show IP route. No updates from center router. Check this guy. No updates. Show IP interface. Show run directly. Then check what are the things we configured. So now you tell me, so what we are missing here? Why it's not forming adjacency? We have 10 minutes left, guys. I think you understood, right? OSPF. How to configure this? First, that is important. Is it correct we have given, guys?
I think area.
And check this here. Is it correctly we configured? Okay, guys, I'll do one thing. I'll save this. I'll send you this file. Okay, so try to troubleshoot, try to find out the issue, like why it's not forming the adjacency. So other network we found the adjacency, right? We can able to communicate with each other, right? But thing is that these people, if you get the loopbacks, so loopbacks are not exchanging their updates. Okay, so let me save this. So I'll open new file. I'll send you this. Let me open. OSPF.
Touch even EIGRP was also not shared.
Even RIP also touch. Can you share that RIP and
Yes,
AZURE?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And keep it separate folder, guys. Okay.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what are the like lab I did? You keep separate, and your lab you create separate folder. My what are the lab I did? I create separate folder.
Okay,
You
Tashi.
can take my lab as a reference. Okay, and then try to do your own lab.
The
Yes,
RIP
touch.
tab also touch. That is
Yeah.
not
RIP.
RIP.
Repass or didn't send?
No touch.
No touch.
Oh. Three lab I shared you. So today task is guys OSPF. So I think understood, right? OSPF. And I'll also explain the MD5 authentication security for the OSPF and EAGR. On the day we missed that lab. MD5 authentication, guys. Any question, guys?
No touch.
Naviraj, Naveen, Anjay, Amisha, Puneet.
No touch.
No touch.
Why big,
It's difficult. It's
big
difficult
guys
to understand this
why your
concept.
battery is low, guys? Why?
No, it's difficult to understand this concept today.
Today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit difficult.
OSPF.
Yeah.
A bit confusing.
No, it's very
Confusing.
big protocol, guys. OSPF. It's a big protocol. No problem, because what you do means anyhow, because I'm sharing all the files. So even I'm available in Teams, right?
Yeah.
Even go to office here also, like I'm available in Teams. Okay, when you find difficulties, you can always ping to me, guys. So
Yeah,
OSPF,
sure.
so still you have LSA types, LSA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again, NSS, not so stub area, network OSPF, network LSA, router LSA, a lot of OSPF. It's a very big, guys, OSPF.
Hi Taj, on the request.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow for 5 to 10 minutes, can we explain once again for OSPF?
Yeah, no issues. We'll continue, no issues. But tomorrow, I am planning to get a BGP. So before BGP, so we'll do same thing. I think some last time Amisha has not followed for static routing, right? So again, I
Yeah.
did that. Okay, so we'll start OSPF again. So function, then we'll go ahead for your BGP.
Yeah, PALO.
I think Amu Mari has on the camera. Okay. You followed, guys, right? Amisha,
Yes,
you are
Taj.
facing any difficulties,
Yeah.
Amisha? Here?
Yes, that in starting it was good. It was easy to configure OSPF, but at last it was a bit confusing.
First thing is you use the 2 routers, Amisha. Okay? Don't go for 3
Okay.
routers.
Okay.
First 2 routers, first
Mhm.
understand how to configure, see the commands.
Okay.
Okay. So then you jump for the 3 routers.
Okay.
Okay, because
Yeah, Taj, I
again,
do the same only.
so
Like
see, because
starting. Yeah.
same thing starting how we did, same thing here
Yeah.
also.
Mhm.
Because OSPF, we have to pay more attention. We have to do a lot of hands-on OSPF.
Yeah.
Almost all 99% organizations, they are using OSPF. The interview question also more they ask in OSPF. Even if you jump for level 2 engineer, so they're also same thing they're going to ask, because most of the customers, most of the companies, they are configured because of scalability, right? It's a very good advantage, scalability and networks. Of course, it is a slow compared to EHRP, but it use accuracy. The communication will be happen. Okay, guys. So any more questions? Puneet, very Diksha, guys. She's there.
Yes, Taj. I am following, but it is bit confusing.
No problem, because tomorrow what I will do, so tomorrow using 3 routers, multi-area will configure. Again, no issues.
Okay, Taj, it's helpful.
Again, at the same time, so you also already have shared your files to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you also just try from your side.
Okay, Taj, sure, we will try.
Okay, so before we stop the sessions, let me check attendance once again, because some people are missing. Mohan Kumar. Mohan Kumar is there, right? Anjay is there. Kiran?
Yes, I'm in.
Kiran? Vishwanath? Chandan?
Yes,
Ammu Maria?
Yeah, Taj.
Shashikant?
Yes, Taj, I am here.
Hari Prasad? Today he's absent. Hari. Sharad Kumar, Veena, Lalit Kumar. So is there any question, guys, regarding the OSPF?
Not cleared.
So I think can we start this stop the session, guys, today's session?
Yes, Taj.
Yes, Taj.
So please, guys, please do from your side, because tomorrow I will repeat once again.
Okay,
Just
sir,
spend, I think, 2 hours for the OSPF.
Yeah.
What are the lab I did? 2 hours is sufficient. You can able to understand. Okay, if not, so
Sure,
anyhow,
Taj.
tomorrow we'll repeat once again the same lab.
Okay, Shadash. Thank you for.
Okay. Okay, guys, I think then see you tomorrow morning. Then.
Yeah, Taj.
Okay, Taj. Thank you.
Thank you, Taj.
Thank you,
Bye,
Taj.
Taj.
Bye, Taj.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Taj.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Diksha.
Thank you, Taj.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Nadia. Bye.